touch real quick about this word that's always floating around the boxing community, and it's called chinny. Now, what is chinny? Chinny means that a boxer doesn't have a solid chin, and every time they get touched in the chin, they wobble or they get knocked out off the slightest touch, or they get knocked out by even the lightest punchers or even heavier punchers. And every time they get hit in the chin, they it makes them vulnerable, or it causes them to do a dance or get spaghetti legged. So that must mean a boxer is chinny. Well, I I have to disagree with that. This is coming off of me watching many people call Terence Crawford chinny. I've seen that a lot. I was on a video and I forgot what video it was. I saw somebody say Bud is chinny. You know, I mean, you have boxers like Amir Khan that a lot of people will call chinny, and I feel two ways about that too when it comes to Amir Khan. Cause I seen Amir Khan get hit with some shit by Canelo and he didn't even fall, but then he got hit with something he didn't see as well, and he got knocked out cold. You can go back and watch. Go back and watch the Khan Alvarez fight, the Khan Canelo fight. Canelo was touching him early on in that fight, man. And if Amir Khan's chin was as bad as people said it is, man, he should have been knocked out within every the first hit. You know, do I think some boxers have better chins than others? Yeah, I definitely do. It's about how you can take shots, just like the body. Some boxers' bodies are more accustomed to taking body shots than others. Like Keith Thurman, he doesn't like body shots. Shit, hell, even I even seen Triple G. He didn't like a lot of those body shots Canelo was giving him. So back to Terence Crawford, because that's like my main focus and my main uh, example I'm going to use is Terence Crawford. Now, I know some people will call him Chinny. You have a lot of fanboys out there that ride with Errol Spence, and they'll most of those are the ones that call Terence Crawford Chinny. They say, "Oh, he gets hit too much. Every time he gets hit, he's chinny. He gets hit and he gets wobbled." Okay, well let's take a step back. If you're gonna call Terence Crawford chinny, then by all definitions you have to call Errol Spence chinny, because I've seen him buzzed with Sean Porter. I've seen him buzzed with what's his name, Emmanuel Larte. Buzzed him pretty well, and Errol legs was all over the place, but he gained his composure. So that's why I can't call Errol Spence chinny, or whatever people like to say, use the word chinny. Terence Crawford has been hit by Gamboa. He's been hit quite a few times when he was at 140. He's been hit by he's been buzzed by Jose Benavidez. He's definitely been buzzed by Green Machine. And this whole thing where they're saying Terence Crawford was knocked down by Green Machine. Okay, what if he was? So what? How many boxers have been down that's still great? Pacquiao's been knocked out cold. Does that mean he's chinny? Because he caught a good shot and knocked him out cold. That doesn't make you a chinny person. Listen, it's not about being hit in the chin. It's about how well you take it and what you do if you take it. Okay, how you adapt to that punch, to the chin or to the face, head, whatever. And Terence Crawford, he adapted, and every one of these fights that people call him chinny, he always end up knocking out or stopping the guy. So I would have to say, shit, man, if he was that chinny, he wouldn't even made it that long to even be around to even win the fight. Am I right or wrong? So I don't think at all that Terence Crawford is chinny or has a weak chin. Um, Now you can argue the fact that, oh well, damn, I seen Canelo hit flush by Triple G and other boxers really hard, and he didn't even budge. Yeah, that's true. That's because he has more punch resistance in his face. He just has a better chin. He has more of a he might have a better he has a better built chin. That doesn't mean Terence Crawford is chinny. It just means he doesn't have a chin like his 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 chin can't take the punches. Can he take the punches like Canelo? Likely, but his reaction to the punch is going to be different than Canelo's reaction to that punch. If you understand what I mean. So you have you can have Amir Khan, Terence Crawford, and Canelo get punched by Triple G. Let's say they all was in the same weight class. Let's say they all was 160. Canelo might have the best punch resistance out of Terence Crawford and Amir Khan. He can take the punch different where Triple G punches him, it bounces right off him. Bud gets hit by Triple G, it kind of stuns him a little bit, but he regains his footing. Amir Khan gets hit by Triple G, knocks him out flat cold. There you go. And can you say that somebody like Amir Khan is really basically a chinny person? You can probably argue that you can argue that fact in most cases with Amir Khan because I've seen him hit with some things that was like a glancing punch and he went down. So you can argue the fact that Amir Khan might be a bit quote unquote chinny, but you got to show me where Bud has been like wobbling all over the ring. You got to show me that he's never been all over the ring. He's never been like knocked down by the slightest punch. So there's no way in hell you can say Terence Crawford is chinny. Don't know where people get this from, man. I just had to bring that up. This whole chinny thing, man. Every time a boxer get hit, I mean, damn, this is boxing, man. I mean, they're gonna get fucking hit. Every time a boxer gets hit, and you see the slightest little leg moving after they get hit, or they buckle a little bit, all of a sudden they automatically labeled as chinny. I mean, Floyd Mayweather he got cracked by Shane Mosley, and I've never seen Floyd Mayweather's legs wobble like that. What happened after that? He fucking dominated and won the fight. So you gonna call Floyd Mayweather chinny because you saw his legs wobbling a little bit? Listen, I've been in fights, plenty of fights. Shit, I got rocked a couple of fights, man, and I was stunned and I was like, oh shit. Never went down though, but I was rocked and I was like, oh shit, I had to gain my composure back. I guess that mean I'm chinny. Shit, man, you're taking the force of a hand coming at you, slamming into your jaw. What you think is gonna happen to most people? They're gonna be a little disoriented for a moment, if anything, if they don't go down. So this whole chinny thing is garbage. I mean, it's a bunch of malarkey. I don't really co-sign it much because boxers are gonna get hit. That's just what it is. It's about how they handle that hit that will determine if you really quote unquote chinny or not. Most boxers handle hits pretty well. Some just don't have it in them to hit. They just can't. They don't have good punch resistance in their face. That's just what it is. So let me know what y'all think, man. Like, subscribe, get back to me. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.